Hey there, it's Mike Anderson, and today I've got the Garmin VivoActive to look at. I've actually been asked already a couple times if this is an Apple Watch, and if you get close enough, you'll see, well, it's not really at that design level, but it is a very thin, light, sleek-looking smartwatch, and it has some great features that have made me really like it so far in the first several days that I've had it. So let's take a look at some of those. Okay, so the Garmin VivoActive, it has a touch-sensitive screen, 2 buttons on the bottom, one's a back and one's 3 lines for a menu. You've got a power button here and then a menu button here. This power button also triggers the backlight, and right now I've got it set to on-off mode, rather than you can also have it on a timer mode. The menu button will bring up several things such as your activity, so run, bike, swim, and then you can go swipe across, get to your settings. Hit the back button, you're back to home. And you swipe across, you've got your activity level. Swipe across again, you've got your current weather. And that gets that. It does not actually track weather directly, it gets it off of your phone. And then you can have music control. Let's see, it'll actually, probably will play music eventually. And then it has some of the other items in there. Tells you where your notifications are coming from, and then back to the home screen. Now, one of the big things about this is you will get on here notifications from your phone. So part of that, a big part of that, is the Garmin Connect app, which is newly updated so that you have things. You'll get your steps and your activity level, and it'll tell you when you were busy, when you weren't busy. You can see it kind of got me in the middle of the day. Same thing with sleep. I'll actually tell you when you were moving, when you weren't moving, and I got a good night's sleep last night for a change. And it auto syncs. You can choose any one of a number of options off here. Now, one of the big things ties in is this Connect IQ store, and for some people this is a really big part of things. So the VivoActive supports popular applications. It has data fields, so you can actually look at your heart rate, watch faces, so you can look at some of the more popular ways of looking at your watch. You've got different widgets to go in, so there's a whole number of things that'll actually go into your device. And then, just like anything else in the Garmin, it fits. So I've got Vivo Smart, Forerunner, 1015 go in there, but the big one right now is the VivoActive. So back to the dashboard for that. And once you do have an app that's on your device, and actually I just got a notification to move, and that's one of the big things, is that little red bar below the numbers is your move bar. And so after you've been there for 15 minutes, it'll give you your first little jolt to tell you to get a move on. So now if I come down and I go across to the settings, I've got the watch face. Right now I'm on digital. I can go also over this pointer. Now if I go back to home, it changes it to an analog face. And so that's definitely an option that you can go with. That's one I found that, oh, it looks kind of nice, but then what I realized was that when I was out for a run, I really couldn't see what time it was. So then I just went back to digital and found that was much more visible. The connection is generally by Bluetooth. However, Garmin right now is doing all of their major updates over USB, just because it's a little bit more reliable that way. So, but in the future, all of their updates will also be over Bluetooth. But it's really nice to have something, and I guess one major feature that I, for some reason, left out is a huge thing about this is in this tiny little package is a GPS that will give you a full 10 hours of battery life. Right now I'm about 1/3 battery charge, and I've gone on 4 different runs, including 2 half marathon length runs, as well as 2 7.5 mile runs. So there's a lot of time spent on the road already under GPS, along with smartwatch functionality and everything else over the first 5 days of this device, and I still have plenty of battery life left, which is a great thing for it. So that's the Garmin VivoActive. It's about $249 from Amazon. More information will be in the full review. Thanks for watching.